Hey everybody, this is Alzorath. Welcome to Vena. I made it about halfway through tutorial and I had screwed myself completely up extremely awfully because I was experimenting trying to break things. It was my fault, not the game's. The game was telling me how to do stuff right. Let's go ahead and click play. We're going to go through normal. We do have sandbox tutorial. We also have a bunch of modes that will be released whenever it comes to the full version. I'm covering the 1.77 demo instead of the playtest because the playtest says it's 1.76. So we'll be doing this one. I'm going to be trying it out. We have... Let's go with, we could actually go training maybe? Sandbox or tutorial. Beat 9 faces to win. So we actually have these three. The training, I think, is probably the one that we want. Tutorial does teach us how to play. We'll mess it up. So I'm gonna do normal. Add a Plika to a base tile. Okay, copies a random adjacent tile except Plika to base deck when placed. Okay. Must have 2 or more adjacent tiles. Okay, so Plika just replicates something. It's a single use. We can add 2 pumps and thatch to phase tiles. And we can make legendary tiles appear more often. You know what? I think we are going to go with... We're going to go with production, because legendary tiles, there's a few of them that aren't available. We'll grab that. Phase 1. Time to set up. We got a very crappy opener. Throw away tiles in hand. I think we technically have unlimited of the base deck ones. And we do actually have total tiles. So, oh, order of upcoming tiles. Oh, wow. We do not get good veins until way later. Okay. So I'm gonna go... Well, let's go ahead and set up one of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to connect it is the problem. Okay, so we could actually do that. And start setting up our moss tile, at least. Reason I'm doing the moss tile? Okay, so we have thatch right there. Are we looking on blood cells? 52. We do not have blood income right now. This only requires blood to make blood cells. So we need blood coming into this to produce this resource. So that's going to go through it. So we're in a closed 7 moss bed for that. We have 87 points to mess with. I am going to make this... Oh, that is a bad spot for it, too. Yeah, it's one of those things where, do I really want to do that? And things won't fall off the edge of the earth either, so it's not a big issue. So yeah, we do want to just have the pump be there. And we're going to try and build out away from this for some of this. So now we actually have blood income and that. I want to go ahead and just fill a hole there. Oh, wait. We probably could have done that later to save a bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and build another one of these. And we will build a pass through there. So now we have that chilling. And I'm going to go with another fork. We want stuff to go that way only. So there's a second bit of blood coming in. Oh, and the angle on that is bad, so we can't do that one. We could do this. And I think we are actually out of stuff. So we could go in here and do some shopping. We could just buy normal veins, and I think that might not be a bad idea. There are some things that I would just want long veins sticking out of this for. So let's go ahead and unpause. Let our production go up. And I want to get just a long vein going off of this side. Why? Because I care. We're looking at the phases here. It'll end when the bar is full. So we actually do need to be aware of it. Of, like, its progress. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Crap. That was a me being a dumbass. That's wasted resources. Yeah, what we're trying to do is get the veins going off a pretty decent distance there. We are going to get things to fill these and get some more resources. I could finish off this one down here a little bit. And actually start making this into a big one. That's connected. And we are going to have to want to branch off of that as well. So those still cost too much. I don't know how long phases last. They're not seemingly that long. But we do need to start setting up to build a better leaf production because these are what the phases cost us. Obviously, towards the end, we need a lot of blood cells, blood, everything like that going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get past probably like phase 5 with my limited knowledge and skills. Because we need to be able to produce brain and everything. We're not producing that yet. Nor do I know what buildings to look for it. Okay, so we've got these just kind of building up over here. I'm going to buy veins. Because I do know there is one building I want that wants a long-ass vein. And we're just going to build it all the way over to like the edge over here. Yes, there is an edge to where we can build. This is sort of survival. But not entirely. I should probably finish these off before I go too much further on that, though. Because we will get access to more veins. So I need to be buying moss to wrap that up. Yes, it's telling me you could fast forward. Sweet. Which gets us more resources to buy moss. And then place moss. I'm going for 3 here. Just so we can have 3 little stacks of niceness. And those cost 13. That is so expensive. We're going to go up to about there. Get ourselves 1, 2, 3. And round these out if at all possible. There's one of them. I don't think we're going to have enough to get another nice round thing there done, but we'll get that closed off and get a bunch of bonuses for finishing these off. This is just going to be blood pumping in there for now. Do we want to buy one more? Yeah, we can buy one more before this hits us. There we go. And that should end the phase. So we got 20 something for 24. Yeah, 24 for purchasing in there. Buy rolls cost 20. This lets us get these kind of buildings. We do want to get an egg. Consumes 1 blood for 1 in 1,000 chance to create 1,000 of a random. Oh, 10,000. Accept that. Ooh, you're very tempting there. Fortuna. Could also just get more bases. These are one-time uses over here. These are our permanent ones. If we buy from the base shop, it goes here. If we buy from here, it goes here as well. So they're one-time uses, and they get in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the roll thing here. And we're hoping to get another 5 on this end, just so we can show off. If you get 3 of them, you get another slot, but we did not. We're buying the Fortuna. The rest of these are very tempting. We do need to be getting more leaf piles going, but... And that wind moss is actually very tempting too, but Fortuna just seems really interesting to me. Yeah, it consumes 1 blood for a 1 in 1,000 chance, and I'm guessing it's just every increment, maybe? We can also view the map in here, and yes, the map is persistent between phases. Dice shop, we have 10. We have 1 point left there, we can't do anything with that. I think we are ready. We're just going to save our blood for that. Increase finish reward of Vein by 6. That does help us a lot. Reduce placement cost by 1 blood for all tiles. Increase shovel cost by 2. I don't really care for the hammer. Add 2 moss block tiles of size 2 to base deck. No, we're going to go with increased finish reward for veins by 6. Okay, you guys get ready to finish this nonsense. Build up our blood out here. We'll probably do 2 pass-throughs, actually, now that I think about it. Because we're just going to be getting leaves out here anyway. And yes, we do need to buy things to go in these. As view tiles and perks, we literally don't have anything to go in the middle. Except for just full moss. Which is not what I would like. We're going to do Y veins off of this. I'm going to prevent backtracking with this. Because we are building something way out here. Hopefully. I have to say hopefully because, unfortunately, we'll just go ahead and wrap you there. That gets us a lot of blood. We'll do a Fortuna. I believe this can actually pump back to us. Is that going to get blood cells? It looks like it's having problems. Oh, yeah, because it's not connected through those. Oops. I guess I will shovel you. You are going to be on the other side of this. Oh, wait. No, we aren't, because that only goes that way. Maybe we put it at the end of that. Or we just put it right next to the... Yeah, let's just put it right next to this. We're not using that spot. Are you not able to get blood cells from that? It looks like it doesn't get pumped from there. I don't know what else produces blood cells then. You're just going to sit there for now. We'll do another little moss off of that. And we'll do another moss. Probably... Oh, can I rotate you? Yes, I can. That is there, so that means we want that like that. And this can go butt up against that. Okay. Actually, I'm going to dig you up. Right there. Placing that off of there so we can branch off of it too. So we need more branches off. That is a thing. What do we want to buy? I'm trying to think. I think we might just go straight veins. This one is going to come off of there. I think. No, we shovel this back up. We're wasting a lot of resources here. You're just going to sit there so you don't take up space in our hand. And we are going to go... So blood can only go that way. We'll just wait for more veinage there. Could buy finishers for these, because we could actually get something that turns all of them into eggs. But they cannot be with other ones. So we'll finish this one first. And yes, we do need to be finishing holes. Making holes and finishing holes. You just go wherever. Can't do another moss there. We could possibly... Yeah, we could do another moss here. Just behind that. Let's fill in one hole with you. So we get a bunch of blood cells for that. Let's pause real quick. Do I need another gate? No, this is going to be a production area. We got blood coming from there. We got blood coming from there. And this, I think, actually gets more by having stuff around it, if I remember correctly. So I think we do actually want to just buy dirt and surround you. That way it pumps more. And we'll want to surround this one next. The question is going to be, with what? So that seems like a good one for coming off of there. We go along this way. And that has blood pumping through it from these, unfortunately. So it is pumping everything. We'll go like that. We might end up forking off of this one as well. And actually having a vein go around it that way. That way we can have more vein niceness going on. How much does a Y cost? Oh, we can't get the narrow one. We can only get the gross one. That sucks. So we're gonna have to wait until next round to actually replace this with another one. I don't think we actually even have that in our base deck, do we? No, we do. We have a Y vein in our base deck. Where did we put our second one? Oh, we put it over here. Okay. We could just do this since it's lower priority. Dig you up. Put you there. Go like that, and we'll just put the Y vein back later. And now we just have blood going everywhere. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is kind of a chill game. Oh, we're frozen whenever we're in there. Adoy. There we go. Now we can get another vein. Let it build up, and we'll just go up around this guy. And then we'll put a little thing in the back of it. Because why not? I don't know how far to the right we can go. Haven't actually looked. Oh, those are 15. Oh, they get more expensive the more we buy. No, you bastards. So getting long veins is not going to be super easy. But now we actually have that almost surrounded. So if we can get another dirt, which is 8, I believe. Yes. We can drop you there. Get that completely surrounded. So it's producing and outflowing as much as it can. This one is doing nothing because it's just there. We've got plenty of spaces for green buildings. I think we just push. We survived. Our next phase is going to require stone. So we actually need an egg. Which means we need you. Because I don't think we can buy that in the base shop, which is kind of rough, but, I mean, we can deal with it. Converts 1 of any resource to blood. We don't care about the juicer. Creates resources currently consumed by Nexus. Okay. Not rotatable. Costs 18. Resources currently consumed by Nexus. That would actually be a really good one as well. But I don't think we're going to get enough resources for that. That is we hold all those. Okay, so we got 19. We got enough for the duct. We have enough to buy another set of rolls. So I think we buy the duct. It's big. But I think I'm oddly fine with that. This consumes a blood to make stone. That is actually another option for us. Siphon, we don't really care about. Although we could just buy it and get blood from it later. You know what? I'm going to take you. Oh, and we got 3 of those. Got 3 of the same. So yeah, we'll re-roll off of that. Maybe get another 3. And now we just re-roll everything. Re-roll one more time to try and get higher. Ooh, much better. 24. So we can get egg. We can get another pump. Improved by adjacent tiles by 0.4. We have 18 left. That converts blood to stone. We do want that. Must be next to shoot. So we need multiples of these to make them work. We do have stone production already. I think I'm going to try for multiple shoots. Probably not going to get them right away, but I think that will work. That's 31 to get our next roll if we want that. Do we go for another siphon? Because we can just discard them for blood cells. We might want to do that to try and get a second shoot. Yeah, we'll just buy that and use it for blood cells. Aw, egg. Why can I not buy another roll there? Okay. It literally says 31. Okay. Do we... Yeah, we need to buy rolls, but it's not letting me. Guess we could do base shop and get... what do we want out of this? I'm gonna grab that vein. I'm gonna get... one more of those, I guess? Add a virus to phase files. Deletes all neighbor tiles except virus when placed. Gives 10 blood and spawns 2 additional viruses randomly around itself when removed. What are you good for, though? Just quick removal, I guess? We're gonna go for the more reward on the moss beds. This is gonna go that way. That's gonna go that way. We need to get the stone going. This converts blood to... So I think we actually shovel that one out. Wait for this to build up and then we put it there. That converts blood to stone. That's producing stone. It's not as much stone as we would like. Oh, wait, no, we're positive. Yay. Okay, so we were going to create another one here. Oh, wait, that is the wrong angle. No, shovel you. Do we have anything else that needs to be finished? Probably. This one is the one that should fit there. Okay, so we need more of these to kind of mess around with, so we're not going to be using it right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish you to get a bunch of blood. Converts 1 blood and 1 leaf into stone. So we could actually do this guy down here, but I don't know if he'll connect properly. Because these are not completed moss beds. It should. So we shovel that out. Put you there. Are you going to actually work? Yes. This produces 1.8 per second. Sorry, no, it produces even more than that. Total outflow goes through there. Tile inflow. We're apparently getting stuff from that. If we put that there, it's going to feed off of those and produce stone. This is not rotatable. It literally just go right there. This needs to go there. That needs to go down. We'll fill that in just a moment. Are we net positive? I think we are. Tile inflow. Oh no, we're negative on everything. Lovely. That sucks. So we're negative on leaf and that. So I'm assuming I should just dig this out. That should make us back to positive on them. The blood flow is still not positive. So I'm guessing we get rid of you and do you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and discard you. We don't want to really mess with that, so I'm going to discard you. Moss Vein Splitter we don't care about too much. I'm going to discard these. I'm just hoping to get what we need to actually be above production. We're halfway through the phase and we still don't have it. There's one of our rocks. You get shoveled out of there. And we put you there. That gets us rock there. Rock and stone. Why is this negative? Do we have any other source of organic? We'll get more blood there. Oh, we don't have any way to produce enough. We are actually going to lose here, I think. But yeah, we can stay in net negative for a while because we do have at least positive on the resources. But this needs to be next to another chute, so we can't really do anything with that just yet. We could put it out. It's just, it needs a chute there. We need to close the bed. I don't think we can buy another one. No, we can't. We have to get it in the in-betweens. We could get some blood this way. By filling holes. We're net positive on those. I think we are going to destroy these siphons, though. Just for more blood. We're going to destroy one of them at the very least. Yeah, I think we just hold out until the end of this one and hope we don't run out of leaves. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, it's a matter of just maintaining resources over the long haul. It's not something that we just do over a short period of time. That is traps incoming resources, shovel it to teleport all of them to there. There's another chute, so we absolutely have to roll today. Converts 9 blood into 1. Oh, this is how we get the blood cells for that other one, but we don't really... If we can get high blood income, we'll get that. Well, that's a nice reroll there. We're going to grab all 3 of those, and we're going to reroll this because it's got to be better. It is the exact same. Never mind. We've got 18 of those, but this... Oh, not available in demo. That's why we can't buy it. Same for that one. So we definitely need to buy the chute. Really want that pivot. I think we're going to grab the pivot first. Okay, copies a random adjacent tile to tile hand when placed. Must have 2 or more adjacent tiles. So we could actually just put down 2 chutes and use that as well. We got 12. We can get the shoot. And Yakate. Tower, I could see being useful with certain things. I think we do one more roll. Okay, so that's decent. We can get another pump going. Get another shoot. That is how we get brains. I don't want to lose blood, though. I mean, I'll take it with just my last little bit of resource. Ooh, rivets. Must be in a closed moss bed. Creates brains! We want that. We're doing another roll for that. Hopefully we can get 14. Exactly. That gets us brains! So we got 2 shoots out of that, which is a good one. We can drop those down, do the Yakate to copy them. We'll save our 48 for placing stuff. We get another one. Double the amount of blood cells. Remove a random tile from the base deck. Add 2 moss tiles of size 4 to the base deck. This would be good if we would have saved more, but we're going to go ahead and skip and just get basic stuff. Okay, as far as what we got... We're going to go ahead and place you there. I'm going to do... Okay, so that's the edge over there. Go ahead and have you fork off of that. Do another one off of there. Slab is stone and blood. I think we dig you up and move you back here. Oh, that has to be in a closed 7. We'll go ahead and put it there. Go with another bit of a blood pathing, so it only goes up to there. Over there. We want long blood veins. And a handful of moss zones. Yeah, both of those are complaining. It is okay. Okay, we could finish off some of these. In fact, this guy could have gone up there, now that I think about it. Let's go another vein off of that. There's the other chute. We might die here while I'm trying to get this. So that guy... I think he made another chute. So what we need to do is shovel out this one. And get another chute into our hand. To go there. Those are supposed to be next to it. Moss bed is not closed. Well, you will be very soon. Don't worry. We will shovel that. And I'm going to put that there and shovel this and put you in. So now that should boost our leaf production up astronomically. Or not. Are those not all producing enough leaves? I guess not. I thought those would produce more leaves. We're producing more than enough blood. We're losing stone and everything, so I don't know what it wants from me on that one. We never got to see the blood thing come into play either. This just converts blood into stone, so we might have to just Womp. And you into there. Why can you not? Oh, it's not rotatable. So it has to be off the bottom side of one of these. Bite me, game. We'll put it off of that one. Forgot that it wasn't rotatable. So do we actually? No, we can do this. We can do this. We shovel you. Put you there. Shovel you. And shovel you. Put you there. This can come off of there for now. And it looks like, yeah, we're just net negative on everything. Well, butts. We got blood coming in. Suppose I could... that's not what we wanted to do. It did get us more resources. I will go with you coming off of... that? Do I not have a spot that this can come off of? Or you just... sit there, I don't care. Let's shovel that one. You'll come off of that side. So we need a large spot for this. We could turn this one into it. I wonder if that counts. Because the next one coming up is shaped like that. It does look like it is rotatable. But it's a 3x3? It feels like it would be... something like that, and it would close itself off. Oh, it's not rotatable. Doesn't say that on the other screen, damn it. You go there. And slab converts blood and stone to that. Which is two things we don't need right now. We can't use that for anything yet. Do we have a solid anywhere? I mean, we could put you over there. So now that should be... oh, it's... how is this an open 12? How is that moss bed not closed? Do we need to do like this? No. Yeah, I don't know how that one is still open. How is that an open moss bed? It is connected on every single side. What do you want from me, game? It doesn't want that. Do we do this, maybe? Nope. Can't put him there. So we're going to waste a lot of blood figuring out why this isn't closed. So we've lost because I can't figure out why that isn't fucking closed. That's going to actually piss me off a little bit. Well, you come back down here. I guess we're doing this the weird way. We're losing blood right now. This is actually fine. I just don't know what it wants from me for that one. Because it's not going to count it as closed either there. We'll buy that. Maybe we just do those? So it's going to be 1, 2 more of them. We're negative on the stones. This is fine. So the other one it wants, let's go ahead and place you there. And I think, what shape did we have there? And we had a small curve there. We need something that produces stone, by the way. Don't need those. We'll go ahead and do that for a completion bonus. We go with... We need 2 things. We need this. And then we need another one of those weird shaped ones, which are going to cost us 12. Okay, do I care about the slabs? I'm going to get rid of the gate. I'm going to... I bought the pivot for a reason. I want to use the pivot. We'll go ahead and get rid of you. This gets us more blood. That lets us place you. Are you closed now? Thank you. This one converts 9 blood into 1 blood cell. And it needs to be in a moss bed. The thing we're going to use it for is on dirt. But it only has 1 vein. So how does the Fortuna work? Unless it's got to go into a splitter. That one doesn't have a lot of stuff for us to use. Let's dig up the Fortuna. Put it there. Got positive on stone and positive on leaf. Next phase requires brains. We currently do have brains coming in. I think. Yeah, we have 1 per second. Or no, 0.2 per second. Yeah. That requires blood and stone to turn into that. We probably just need to dump one of these pumps into there. We're actually positive on leaves now. That's producing stone. That's why we're positive on that. We're very low on blood. We need some way to produce more blood. We're going to have to pump blood into this for it to fuel that. Here's hoping we actually get what I'm looking for on the next wave. I'm going to go ahead and get some ground just so we can get another completion bonus there. We're building out. We're actually making progress. I just think we need to figure out a way to get more blood. Need more blood. So blood and brains and stone. We're doing okay on leaf. We could still get some more of these. Chugging out leaves. I think they actually use other resources as well. I don't see us getting to stage 9 on this. I can see us getting to phase 5, maybe phase 6, depending on how our resources hold out. That converting into brains, we can run that. It's just going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. We could actually put it on top of this one and just have that be our brain center. We don't have blood flow in... Actually, no, we do have blood flow into that. Okay, so we have a zygote. Converts that into brains. We don't have enough brain income, though, unfortunately. Creates that, stops. It destroys brain, but we don't get brain to that anyway. So we could have that up in the top. Well, we're gonna do rolls. Oh, that's a... I'm gonna risk it. That was bad. Out of these, we actually want... I think we want just the pump, sadly. Yeah, we'll do another reroll. If I buy it, does that cancel our rerolls? I don't know. That's a plinth. Creates that. Must be enclosed moss. Destroys the other fungus things. That's actually fine. Creates that. Must be an enclosed 12 vein or bigger. Vein may not contain another boiler. We'll get a boiler. We're going to need that resource anyway. Creates that. It's over time going to be producing that. We don't really care about that one too much. Eh, 13. I want the plinth, but we're not going to be able to get the plinth very easily. So we're going to go ahead and grab you. We don't care about having a globber. We just need more blood income, sadly. Converts that to that. I guess we'll take the hut. We don't get to keep our resources. Yeah, the one that we want is this plinth right here. Come on. Oh, that gets us exactly what we need. Oh, we're sitting at 17. What? We can stack more of them? Okay. I didn't know that they added together. We're going to grab the plinth. Stops if next to a thatch. So it stops if it's next to another one of itself. I think we do one more set of rolls. Ugh. Well, that's just gross. Do we grab the thatch or do we re-roll and hope to get more blood? I'm going to re-roll and hope to get more blood. Converts one blood cell into those. Dryweed, herbal. Honestly, out of these, I'm going to go for the herbal. And we just let the rest roll, sadly. We're not going to be able to get enough blood income, though. We need 6.2 compensation. Unfortunately, we don't have that. We do have another source of herbs and stone. Maybe that compensates for the loss of Reduce shovel cost by 2 would not be bad. Reduce reroll cost by 4. That would have been better earlier. So let's see. Where do we want to place things? We can set the blood guys there and there. Or even just there and there and have them feed through this. That's going to be some blood for us. We can set the producer of resources there. I'm gonna reduce shovel cost. We're gonna immediately pause. That makes those only cost 1, which is good. We still haven't gotten the item that I wanted, sadly. That's not getting blood. This needs blood. But we're not going to be supplying it right now. That's probably never going to see the light of day, sadly. Stops if next to herbal. You can get more leaf coming in this way. Oh, actually, we could just do... Meh. There, now you just produce a bunch of leaf. We will close you in. Oh, we can't actually... Oh, because it's going to block that. That's fine. That's the only way we can do that one? I mean, I'm not bothered by that one too much. This one needs to be fully surrounded. We can do that... Probably there. All we have to do is buy another thing of ground. Costs too much. Okay. I mean, we can mess with that. Just making another little mossy thing out here. You go there. You're not going to be producing stuff yet. It's fine. It's okay. We're a little bit negative on stone right now. It's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get some more blood going in. 4.2. Actually, we should have put you there. And we will seal this off. Oh, that one doesn't work there. Well, butt cheeks. I guess you go like that. You go there to there. And then we connect. Oh, we can't connect via that? Shit. I think we're going to have to shovel all of that back up, sadly. You get shoveled. You go there. You get shoveled, and then we do this. Place you there, and then we place all around it. Yeah, I'm not even at the point of, like, I want to get to stage 9. I am literally at the point of, I just want to survive to the next stage. So that is going to be producing leaf and stone. This guy can get shoveled. Oh, wait. Shit. I'm a dumbass. It's a one-use one. You can't shovel it back up, Alzorath. Good job, dumbass. What do we have in here? We still have another blood production at the very end. We have the boiler. Must be on a closed 12 vein or bigger. I think we could actually put that there. Fork it off maybe later. Can we actually connect that to these in a weird way? Not really. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that there to fill the hole. We are going to get rid of you and you. You go that way. Will it actually work there? Is that a 12 vein, or do we go here? Let's trash can you and you. And you can go there to produce more of that. Yeah, we're negative on stone still, sadly. And negative on blood. I don't think we're ever going to catch up on blood at this point, which kind of disappoints me. This destroys what this produces, so we can't have those on the same chain. And get you. So you go that way. This goes there. But things can't backflow from this. This is literally just on its own little vein there. You get put down there. This is just not going to get used, I don't think. Let's see how our resources end up going. I don't think we're going to end up on a positive on stone, and I don't think we're going to end up on a positive on blood anytime soon. So the goal is literally just get to phase 6, I guess. We're slowly getting positive every now and then on stone. But blood, we're just... yeah, we can't quite make it on blood. So I think each of these are eating up a little bit or something. I don't know like how the flow is actually working on these. Is it like looping back on it or something? Do we have like blood pressure feeding back on these that I'm missing or something? And that's just producing resources. Yeah, we're gonna make it to phase 6 just barely, I think. But we don't have blood income, so we need a long vein advantage one, so phase when the bar is full. We made it to phase 6. We're gonna lose immediately whenever the next phase starts. That's not bad. That would actually help. Yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get tap. A second tap. These aren't in our opening hand, we're dead. That creates a mind and must be closed in a 10 moss bed exact. It's kind of interesting. Must have no adjacent tiles. How does that work? If it can't have adjacent tiles, you can't have flow from it. Well, we're gonna re-roll that. We're looking for more blood. Well, there's a little bit of blood. There's another blood. There's... costs too much. Well, we're gonna roll for that. Okay, so 13. That's not bad. We'll get another extractor. We'll get yet another extractor. I think we do one more. So now we have extractors. We have quite a few of them. I still think we lose, unfortunately, because I don't think we're going to get the blood to the place in time. I think we get forks as well. Ready on that. Could just claim 16 right off the bat. I think we might be able to survive until we get down to like negative 1,000, but I'm not sure. We're gonna skip to get the 22. Immediately pause. And immediately start dumping. Oh, that was the wrong choice, like entirely. You have to be in moss. You only destroy red blood cells, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we lose. You get rid of all moss choices. That creates... I think we shovel you up. Because we need those slots. We trash can you. And you. Get another Y up here. Trash can you. I think that gives us a whole filled bonus. Place a tap there. Trash can the gate. The moss, the moss. Put one of you there. Trash can the moss. We've got a good fork there. Trash can that. Trash can the slab. Trash can that. Drop you there. Drop you there. We're like in emergency recovery mode right now. See, does it actually go positive? I don't think we end up going positive with that. We tried. I think these are producing total outflow of a decent amount. But yeah, we have like as much blood going in as we possibly can, I think. We only brought it down to negative 3.5, unfortunately. So I think we die. Yep. Got phase 6 in normal. Ready for 7 game modes, ready for God tier difficulty. I do think that I could do better on additional playthroughs. This is literally my first one to a death on this. I had just done the tutorial minutes before this. So, yeah, I like how it's going. I think if we would have gotten more blood income earlier, it would have been great. I think knowing what's coming up is useful, and I should have paid more attention to that. I do wish I could... For some reason, it feels like I am also missing something about our generation. Because it's hard for me to figure out exactly what we're doing whenever we're clicking on the stuff down here. If we click on this, I have a hard time figuring out, okay, we have all this info here. Tile inflow, tile outflow. I'm assuming the inflow is coming from all of this stuff down here going up into that. But, because see, it does show it as being like, okay, here's where that resource is coming from. There's where it's out. This is what it's producing. This is what, apparently it is pumping this out to those? I don't know. I'm not sure, like, is this supposed to be functioning, like, are the veins actually going 2 directions? Or are they all going into this? Are things coming out of these to those? We already figured out that they didn't. That is not... Oh, it's destroying it from that. So this is apparently pumping into those. And I don't really care that we were losing leaves. We didn't need that right now. But I'm just kind of questioning the flow of things. It's hard to really see what's going on with the way things are put in the UI for me. And that might just be a me problem. That might just me being the dumbs. But I have trouble picturing the flow. Things like, actually a good way to look at, possibly a good way to do the flow descriptions of this would be to look at things like City Skylines or SimCity with their sewer, water, electricity kind of flow grids, where you can actually go to those and see like, okay, this is what's on this part of the path and stuff like that. I do think I am missing something about, there might be like backflow or something in these that I am missing out on. Because these seem to be doing okay-ish. They're still getting like tile inflow and outflow from them, which is throwing me off a little bit. But, and I have a feeling these are backflowing into here as well. So yeah, it's hard for me to picture which way it's flowing and which way I should be interacting with these things. But beyond that, I do enjoy the concept. I think it's a really cool idea. There's been a few games doing this survival city builder kind of thing lately, and I do appreciate them. They're a cool design. I do think that most of them that I've played do need a little bit more work, but hey, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This is Alzorath. I would ramble your ears off if I could, but we've been here an hour. Bye!